Good morning, good evening, good afternoons, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all NEVERWINTER fannies. So today, another day, another video. The video is pretty simple. We're talking about unlimited power, WARDEN rotation. I can't take all credit for this rotation, because I found this rotation. So, I don't know, a couple days ago, on one of my stream, we was checking some YouTube Warden videos, and I found this Ranger Warden rotation for max damage from NEVERWINTER damage YouTube content creator. So he's a Russian NEVERWINTER content creator. I think his name is Rama. And yeah, in first time I was thinking it's kinda bad rotation and stuff, but I investigated a little bit more. I tried this rotation for myself, and oh boy, this rotation is cracking single target bosses. So yeah, thank you Rama for that rotation. Time to share it with all wardens in the universe. So, Alvis rotation is about encounters spamming. You literally have almost infinity encounters, no at-wills whatsoever. That's why even Rama recommended go for Storm Conduct, because you'll be barely getting something from Blade Hurricane, only encounters. Of course, I'm going with Hand Came, because on single target, if enemy is not moving, or he's not moving that much, Hand Came will do always better damage than NEVERWINTER Knight. Of course, another thing, you can take Rat Pup, which is probably will be cheaper version of Hanky. Rat Pup have same amount of power, same amount of damage, so they both will work, or you can just stay with NEVERWINTER Knight. So of course I will show ACT on this mini boss. Of course keep in mind this in training room, so boss will not attack me, which is understandable. So I will do slow rotation, and one of the most recommended artifact I can say is Demogorgon Reach, because you wanna use kinda late, or yeah, you wanna use late. Or you can choose whatever artifact ever you wanna use. It really depends on the boss. So I will do very slow rotation, starting from my range powers. 1 range, 2 range, damage reduction, melee, 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 daily to get cooldowns from insignia power. Melee, melee, melee. We're going back to range. This will be back for encounters. Again, applying our range, changing stances, melee, 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 artifact, you see I get my cooldowns, belt item, mount power, melee, 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 going to range, 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 melee, melee, melee. You again can use daily to get cooldowns from Tactician Precision, and melee, melee, melee. Going back to range, applying range, our melee out of cooldowns, melee, melee, melee. That's when you start using your at-wills until you have your cooldowns. Of course, keep in mind this setup requires you have at least one artificial enticement for 3-second cooldown on artifact, which is helpful. Yeah, you can say that it's only 1 time per minute, but it helps with this rotation. And at least 1 or 2 tactical precisions. So I will show you how it will look in fast combat and how less at-wills you will use. Of course, we need to put into consideration enemies like to move, and maybe you will grab aggro much more. And Keep in mind why Hank's aim or red pupil is that good on this build, because every single hit from Split the Sky is counted as one encounter, and every single hit from Thornward is counted as single encounters. So you have much more time to procs, much better chance to procs Hanky aim. So yeah, let's go. And I will do normal speed my rotation. Range. And look, I will not use at-wills whatsoever now. I know I'm just reapplying, that's totally fine. Now artist. Counter encounter, I can pop mount power. It's very situational. Each boss is very different. And again, daily for cooldowns. And now I can follow by at-wills for a couple of seconds. It's like 2 to 3 seconds, is depending how much recharge speed do you have. Applying again range. And I know I can use my daily for cooldowns now. And I can apply again range. Now follow it again by at-wills. With more at-wills, just to get Hydring Strike popping. And now you can see I have Artifact, I have my dailies. So first we're using daily. Get my sweet cooldowns. After this melees, we will use Artifact and Belt Item. Again range. More melees. Daily. To get cooldowns. Of course, like I say, boss likes to run, so it's very depends on, it's very situational. And of course, you need time to apply all this rotation. But end of the day, I will show you a screenshot from ATT. And keep in mind, I'm not capping all stats. I'm still low on combat advantage, and I still low on power. And with this rotation is kind of helping if you can get at least a little bit more charge speed, but that's not necessary. You can literally do the same with Detector Choker and still will do nice amount of damage if you need combat advantage. So let's go to ACT screenshot from this battle. So as you can see, I'm not remembering even how long battle was, but I'm sitting alone without capping power. Our combat advantage managed to get 1.1 mil, which is NDPS, which is kinda nice amount. So Thorn Strike 17 mil, Thornward 17 mil, Hydring Strike 16, plus Grasping Roots of 6, Split the Sky 15, which is very nice amount of damage from Split the Sky, Precaution 14, and Hank's Aim is 14. If you scroll a little bit, we can see our total damage. Thorn Strike 14, Thornward 13%, 13% Hydring Strike, 12% Split the Sky, and 11% Hank's Aim, which is making better than Neverwinter Knight. Because we need to keep in mind, Neverwinter Knight is 9%, but you always will get diminishing returns. So in best case scenario, Neverwinter Knight is still 7.8% more damage, up to 8% maximum. Maybe 8.5, but this will never be a 9. So that's why this rotation is really powerful, and of course really situational. Is really depending on what kind of content you are, how fast you kill enemies, because you need to time. And we can even see how much time do you need to pull out all rotation before you start using your at-will. So I will start combat and I will use instantly Empower Owlbear figurine just to get us better understanding how long full rotation take. times. Let's get out so I will not get full AP. This one. So now, no at-wills whatsoever. Okay. I'll be figuring cooldown. We're doing our rotation. You can track time. Owlbear figurine. So it's take almost 40 seconds before we need to use our at-wills. That's why double damage on at-wills is really irrelevant in this rotation. It's not the easiest rotation to master, boys, but like I say, it's very depending on what kind of boss you are, how much boss is moving, how much damage you have. So it depends. Same on Hanky aim. If you know you will kill boss very fast, Hanky probably bad choice. Better go with Neverwinter Knight. If you will spend some time, Hanky will do much better job. You know, much better job. So yeah, boys and girls, if you have some questions, just ask in comments. Thank you for watching, and see ya next time. Baby is out. Bye bye.